It's a service no one wants to use, but an organization that sees plenty of work every year, and that is the Coroner's Office. Good Friday evening. I'm Tyler Lopez. Thanks for joining us, and thanks to a new facility, Peoria County can now perform death investigations and autopsies with more compassion and safety. Sam Athene has our top story.
Through some of the most traumatic times for families who lose a loved one, coroners play a significant role.
On Seneca Place, we didn't have that time. It was literally in and out because we didn't have the space.
But now the Peoria County Coroner's Office does. Just last year, the county handled around 3,250 death reports. 6%, or 200 people, required autopsies. The new Health and Human Services building opened Wednesday, and it has significant upgrades necessary for performing autopsies and death investigations. In the past, the cooler which held bodies only had 9 spots, which then forced the coroner to perform autopsies quickly and tighten the timeline for grieving families to find funeral homes. But this new facility eases that burden.
I feel so much better now being able to give people the luxury of feeding through their grief a little bit and deciding with their family where they want their loved one to go. It's much more compassionate.
The new cooler can support 30 bodies, and there's also a freezer for more complex situations. A portable x-ray is new too, meaning there won't be routine trips to OSF St. Francis Medical Center. Harwood says it will save the county money long term. The county recently hired a chaplain to work with families, and interviews are happening now for a social worker position. Safety was also a big focus of the design.
At the old facility in East Bluff, it was essentially a carport, and some neighbors could actually see us unloading bodies. It also was unsafe because it was on a slope.
But now it's on flat ground. One garage door opens to allow staff to drive through, and the other opens right next to the autopsy stations. Harwood says families would sometimes get too close to staff and try to see their loved ones, creating security issues. But now he says that won't be an issue.
Our social services will pick that person up, they'll follow them for a year, and they'll make constant contact with them to make sure that they get the resources they need.
In Peoria, Sam Athene, 25 News.